Today, we're looking at the best VR golf games and handles available. Now, keep in mind, this is coming from the opinion of someone that is a terrible golfer outside the virtual world. And this video is sponsored by the Meta Quest Plus subscription. It's a service that costs $8 a month and you'll get access to over 20 VR games with new ones added monthly. In my opinion, it's a great deal if you're just getting into VR and you can use to find out what sort of VR gamer you want to be. Got fighting, puzzles, shooters, rhythm, and even golf games, which you'll be going through in today's video. So thanks very much for sponsoring. Now, I'm going to race through a few of the runner-ups because realistically, there's only 2 VR golf games that I can wholeheartedly recommend as must-buys. And up first, we have Home Sports. Now, this is a modern and updated take in all-in-one sports, and here you'll get access to a range of different sports, and one of them just happens to be mini golf. Now, realistically, you're not going to be picking up Home Sports just to play golf. It's probably because you want to get access to the many other sports. And it is one of the best examples of local mixed reality multiplayer. These are the same people that have made Spatial Ops, and they seem to have the formula for this local co-op down. So yeah, overall pretty solid. Then we have Ultimate Swing Golf, and this is made by Clap Hands and is basically everybody's golf, or you might know it as Hotshot Golf depending on your region, but it's in VR. So if you're a fan of these series or you're into golf caddies that kind of look at you a certain way, then this might be worth going on the wish list too, and no judgment at all. But in terms of actual gameplay and physics, there's definitely better ones coming up, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be, and the challenge mode keeps things interesting. Golf 5 is the final game before we get into the top 2, and it's our first true VR golf simulator. Overall, it's solid, it's got 4 custom-made courses, and they also have DLCs we can get access to famous courses like St. Andrews. The physics, graphics, and multiplayer options are all good. You know, it's solid, like a 7 out of 10, which is fine. And I did really like the drone feature, but Golf Plus is just better in almost every way, so I really only recommend picking this up if you're outside of the Quest ecosystem. And it kind of reminds me of that South Park episode where everyone is using an iPad, but Cartman gets the Toshiba Handybook. That's kind of how I would compare them. Alright, on to the heavy hitters. And at number 2 we have Walkabout Mini Golf, and this is one of the best received multiplayer games of all time. Here you're transported to vibrant mini golf worlds to either compete with friends or just chill out by yourself. But I think what makes this game so popular since its release in 2020, and don't worry about the age there, is that they're always bringing new updates and courses to keep you entertained. And Golf Plus is number 1, and it really should come as no surprise at all. It's insane. Not only is it the most realistic golf simulator where you can play famous courses like Pebble Beach, physics are on point, the interface feels great, and everything just sort of snaps and has that premium feel. But by far my favorite feature is their new Scramble mode, where you and your friend can battle out together for the high scores. There's also 3 difficulty levels that drastically impact the feel of this game, which is awesome. So it means that if you're playing with people that are absolutely awful at real golf, they can actually get around and have a bit of fun. But if you crank it all the way up, then you're going to find yourself getting punished and in the trees. And out of everything on the list here, this is by far the golf game that I spend most of my time in today. And so what about handles? Now, if you just plan on playing mini putt, then you can probably get away by skipping this section. But make no mistake, having the ability to grip your handle with 2 hands is a must once you start playing the real golf sims like Golf Plus. It just does wonders for your comfort level. Well, in third place, we have the ultimate budget setup, and for this, you're going to grab some 3-in-1 handle extenders. Now, I've tried the ones from Zyber and Maker, and they're basically the same. They're super versatile, and you can play them with games like Beat Saber, Kayak Mirage, or G-Tag, and I actually used the small grip as my primary golf handle for about 6 months before I upgraded. These are around $20 to $30. In the middle tier, we have the AMVR extendable handle, which is another solid pickup. What I like most about this is it's slightly more comfortable compared to the number 1 option when using the controller to change clubs or interact with the in-game menu, just because of how it's lined up. They've gone for the 90-degree approach. And in the top tier, you're going to want to go with a specialist. That's the Deadeye VR, and I'm using their Elite driver. It has custom weights so you can find the perfect balance as all things should be, and it has the ability to be swung with either controller. It even has presets in games like Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf so you can line up your shots perfectly. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.